All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I am Is There No One Else, and I'm on the PTS, and the video I'm bringing you today, I'm going to be discussing the healing changes in the Restoration staff's skill line for the Scalebreaker DLC. So, for those of you guys that haven't seen it yet, we're going to go look at it here really quick. Regeneration. Increase the healing per tick by approximately 98%, so almost a 100% buff to Mutagen and Rapid Regen, but reduce the duration to 10 seconds. And it only hits one ally per cast. So before it would hit you and somebody else or two other people or whatever, now it just hits you or somebody else. So they reduced the amount of friendly healing you get with this. Increase the cost to 2,700 from 2,160, so we got a small nerf there. Rapid Regen, this morph now doubles the frequency but halves the duration. So essentially you get more healing per tick because it's it's more healing per tick, but a lower duration. So it's just essentially like higher heal over time. Mutagen, increase the burst heal of this value by approximately 93%. So that's going to be the first one we look at here. So Mutagen went through some interesting changes, obviously, like I just showed you. And I wanted to show you exactly what it does. So I'm on my Magicka Nightblade build from the last video I posted today. As you guys can see, 512 health over 10 seconds, healing you or a nearby ally. And now look at this. If you or your allies fall below 20% health, Mutagen is consumed but heals for an immediate 15,818 health and removes one harmful effect. That is a huge number, guys. That is a huge number. So when you drop below 20% health, you now proc basically a Breath of Life or a Twilight Matriarch heal on demand. So you will, as long as you can keep Mutagen up, when you go into execute, it should pop you out of it. So it's a 10-second duration, good heal over time, but immediately it can heal you for this, and it removes one harmful effect. So I put Spell Symmetry on my bar and kind of wanted to show you what this does. So we're going to drop down to lower health. We're going to pop our Mutagen. You see a 75-35 heal. I have no points of the healing done or received on my CP tree. You see it was instantly consumed. And so I would have to cast Mutagen again. So if you get that big burst heal with Mutagen, you need to make sure that you cast it again. And so if we just do the normal heal over time, you see it ticking on us. 36-35 crits. Pretty good healing. And like I said, this with no healing on my bar because, with Magicka build, I've never really had to stack any healing before. So if we buff up with a pot and we see what our heals are, when we cast this, 4461, 4003, 2341. Very, very good heal over time. Obviously, Rapid Regen is going to be a better heal over time without the oh shit, I'm an execute range heal. Pretty damn effective, in my opinion. So I think this is going to be very effective on a few builds. Obviously, Magplar is in a great situation because you have Honor the Dead or Breath of Life. You have one of the best heals in the game. Sorks have the Twilight Matriarch. Also an amazing heal that's just up there with Honor the Dead. Everybody else, Coag is solid, but it's expensive. Nightblades, Dark Cloak is nice because you have the 8% cost reduction and the small heal over time, but when you're in execute, it's hard to get out of. So Magicka Nightblades are going to be able to utilize this. I think Wardens are as well. Obviously, you can use Soothing Spores. Obviously, you can use Vines. Those are both really good deterrents, but I just feel like this is going to be useful. And when you combine Mutagen or Rapid Regen with the Maelstrom Resto, which can have up to 400 recovery, it's going to make a very intriguing option for just about every build in the game that wants a little bit more recovery without having to sacrifice sets. So Maelstrom Resto back bar, 5-piece body set, 5-piece on the front bar for your damage, as well as a monster set to kind of balance everything out, I think is going to be the way to go, or how I'm going to go on quite a few builds. So just tinkering off the top of my head, unless something changes, of course. The next thing we're going to look at is Healing Word. Healing Word got a change. This is the 5.1.0 patch notes. It says now heal you once every second for 25% of the remaining shield size instead. They changed it and now heals you for 100% of the shield size every second, but it cannot crit. So that's the new change that came out on Monday. So I'm not going to go to the 5.1.1 patch notes. You just got to take my word for it or go look them up yourself. But I'm telling you the truth, I swear. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Healing Ward on. And how Healing Ward works, guys, for those of you guys that don't know, you have a base heal, a base ward that's 4910. Shield strength is increased by up to 100% depending on the severity of the target's wounds. So if you drop to low health like an execute range, this basically turns into a 10k damage shield. It can. And so every second we can have a 10k, potential 10k tick, depending on how long this shield lasts. So for those of you guys that aren't very magically inclined, how you use Healing Ward, your last ward you put on is the first one that comes off. So let's say you got just bursted by a really nasty in-cap from a Nightblade, and they dropped you to low health. You know, you're way down here. You put on your Healing Ward, you put on your harness, and you keep applying your harness so that your Healing Ward can do its work. And so you see the heal there is just extremely effective because I used it at low health. And so the ticks are just, like, I can't even kill myself while it's up. So anyways, you look here, 3055, 3055, 3055. That's just the duration of the shield. So I'm going to drop myself to lower health here, put the shield on, and you can see you can potentially just have, every second you're having this really big heal. So 5972 is the max for this specific build. So in my opinion, I think Healing Ward is a little bit better than Rapid Regen. However, when you combine this potential heal with like the Black Rose Resto, it makes for some really, really effective heals. So your heals are going to be, 30% stronger with that. Obviously just about every magic class has other forms of healing, whether it's Swallow Soul, whether it's your Burning Embers, whatever. I think Black Rose Resto and I think VMA Resto are going to make their way on a lot of magicka builds because of these changes. So I like it quite a bit. I really like the fact that Mutagen now only heals one person, so it's you or somebody else. I'm thoroughly enjoying that because, it's now just, you're not saving somebody just by trying to save yourself, essentially. So it's stronger, but it only affects one person. So I think that's very beneficial. It encourages players to defend themselves instead of just, helping their allies. However, Healing Ward is also very effective. And obviously they said they're going to continue to tweak this. I think currently this Healing Ward effectiveness is a bit too strong. I mean, watch. If I drop down to low health and I put this on and I try to use spell symmetry, it just keeps popping to full. So I can't kill myself with spell symmetry anymore, but I can't cast this fast enough to kill myself because it keeps healing me back up. So I think it's pretty interesting. I think Healing Ward is the better heal to go right now, but, like I said, if you're looking for regen, I think Mutagen is a very viable option. And options are the name of the game right now, in my opinion, for magicka classes. It's nice to have other choices for healing besides hoping that your Pirate Skeleton or Blood Spawn will keep you tanky enough to where you can get your Healing Ward after 6 seconds. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.